In more local news now, the Dublin VA Medical Center is recognizing Overdose Awareness Day. 41 NBC's Bre'Anna Sheffield spoke with several local pharmacists about what they offered veterans and why this event is so important for their well-being.
According to the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, thousands of people die each year in the United States due to overdose. This is why the Dublin VA Medical Center is celebrating Overdose Awareness Day, spreading information and saving lives.
We have a booth here at the VA to offer naloxone or Narcan to our veterans, and to also educate them on, the signs and symptoms of overdose and how to administer Narcan if somebody is having an overdose.
Clinical pharmacist practitioner Maddie Fellum says it's very important to understand how to administer giving someone Narcan.
How to use Narcan, how to refill it if they do have to use it on someone and they need a refill, and also like the crisis line number for the VA. If someone's in a crisis and they're a veteran, they can call that number. We have different materials that they can use that have the number on there for them to call.
Sarah Jessup is a primary care mental health integration pharmacist and says hosting this event can save lives and prevent future opioid overdoses.
And there seems to be, such a stigma around overdose and opioid use. And so we're trying to help, kind of break that stigma, because it really can happen to anyone. Opioid overdoses they're more common than people realize, and it can happen to anyone. Kids can get into medicine cabinets on accident, or a lot of drugs that people may get on the street nowadays are laced with things like fentanyl, and they have no idea. So just letting people know the importance of naloxone and how they could save a life is really why we're doing what we're doing today.
PGY1 pharmacy resident Austin C. Wright says this also helps educate our veterans to understand the proper way to take medications.
We have a lot of veterans who have prescriptions for narcotics and other medications that put them at risk of overdose. And just having those medications around increase the risk of overdose. So we're trying to provide them with the tools that they can use to prevent that.
Retired Navy veteran Mark Howells says the Dublin VA always makes him and other veterans feel they're not alone during times of struggle.
With veterans taking opioids like they do, it's rarely accessible, and a lot of them with PTSD sometimes feel like that's the only solution, and I'm glad that they're spreading awareness that there is another way out.
In Dublin, Bre'Anna Sheffield, 41 NBC News.
And to learn more about Narcan, visit the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs website. We've linked to that at 41NBC.com.